everyone, welcome to my channel Mrs. Homemaker. Today's topic is something which you've been asking me since very long, and it's around my hair. Yeah, I'm going to share a few of my secrets of how I take care of my hair. And before I begin, let me tell you, this is my natural hair. See, it's not a wig like many of you commented and asked me, and I take a lot of care of it. So let's begin. First and foremost thing to share with you is this is one of my secrets, that I oil my hair regularly once a week. It's a must. Whichever oil I use, I ensure that it is a good quality natural hair oil, and like in this case, this is a coconut extra virgin raw coconut oil, and it's cold pressed, and it's from a local brand called as Hatlat. It's a very good brand, and I usually use coconut oil, olive oil, almond oil, or gooseberry oil. But whichever oil that you use, ensure that it's cold pressed and it's extra virgin, so that you can extract more of nutrient out of it that would add value to your scalp and your hair strand. So go for it. And I do keep changing my hair oil twice a month. So like once I'll use coconut, second time I'll use almond, and so on. So I keep changing the oil so that I can extract more nutrition from it for my hair. And how do I use it? This is another important thing, because mostly what people do is they use the oil in a manner that they'll take more quantity, they'll take a single lot of more quantity and just damp their hair and just leave it. Don't do that. What I do is I take 1 tablespoon of hair oil, just massage it in my palm, and give it a good massage in my scalp with the help of my fingertips. Just put oil in your palm and in your fingers, and just must give a good massage in your scalp for almost 30 minutes slowly. You need to give it a massage in a circular manner. And when you are done giving a good massage on your scalp, then you take nettle oil and put on your hair also. So drench your hair strand with oil and massage it well till you feel that your palm is dry. When you feel that there's nettle oil remaining and it's not absorbing anymore, that's the time you know that you have oiled your hair well. So once you have oiled your hair well, leave the hair for almost more than 1 hour, minimum 1 hour. You should basically keep it just like it. What I do is I just make a bun and tie my hair and keep it for minimum 1 hour. And after 1 hour, I give it a wash. It's very important step. You need to wash your hair and get rid of that oil completely. So second thing is that I wash my hair regularly, at least once a week. And if not, if my hair is more dirty and it's sweaty and things like that, then I go for more than once also. So whenever you wash your hair, you should ensure that you use a good brand. Currently I'm using this brand called as Pantene. I keep changing again, because I keep changing the brand and the type of shampoo that I use. The reason is because if you stick to a particular brand or a type, it starts building on your hair strand, making it heavy, and which tends to break. So keep changing the brand also. My personal favorite is Pantene, L'Oreal, Dove, and Body Care. I love shampoos from these brands. And after you have you've washed your hair and you've got rid of oil completely, then after washing, use a good conditioner. Currently I'm using Pantene Silky Smooth conditioner. It's a very good conditioner, and just leave conditioner for at least 5 to 10 minutes more in your hair. Don't put it on the scalp, put it on the hair strands. That's it. And after you've washed your hair, just take a tablespoon of conditioner and just put across your strands and leave it for 5-10 minutes and rinse it off with water after 5-10 minutes. So these are two main things that you need to do every week minimum, which is one is oiling, second is washing your hair. Third thing which is very important for hair, maybe sounding very basic to you, but is very important, which is combing your hair. I use a white tooth comb so that it doesn't kind of strangle my hair, and I feel comfortable because I have lot of quantity in my hair, and while the volume is more, but my hair is very thin, so all the more I need to take a lot of care of it. See, once you start aging, post 30, you need to be more careful about your hair because your hair starts thinning and it starts falling. I'm 45 now, so all the more it's very important for me to take care of my hair. So this is what I do. I comb my hair regularly before going to bed, and when I get up in the morning after I've got fresh, I ensure that I comb my hair regularly. So I would want you also to comb your hair regularly. Fourth point, which is very important, is your nutrition. It's very important for you to eat a healthy diet, which means your food should contain all kind of colors, red, green, yellow, white, all kind of colors. You should have a lot of protein, you should have a lot of carbs. So keep eat lots of nuts. That's very good for your hair. So keep your diet very healthy, keep yourself very hydrated, drink lots of water, as much as the minimum which is required for your body. You should always consume good amount of water. And fifth and the most important thing is that you should go for, this is what I do, I go for a haircut regularly, at least once in 3 months. It's very, very important. Mostly what we do is we try to avoid haircuts, thinking that the length of the hair is not much, and we might get we don't want to lose the length of the hair. That's not right approach, because when you do that, what you do is you are making the tip of your hair is becoming thinner and thinner and thinner, and anyhow it kinds of breaks, so it's no use. So it's very important that you go for a good haircut once in 3 months, and if not a haircut, at least you should go for a hair trim. 1 inch of hair, you need to get rid of 1 inch of hair every 3 months. So do that. So first is you need to oil your hair. Second is you need to wash your hair with a good shampoo and conditioner. And third is you need to comb your hair. Fourth is you need to have a good nutrition. And fifth is you need to trim your hair on time. So follow these basic things. I'm telling you, you would not be requiring any other fancy thing. Believe you me, I've been coloring my hair since 2004, and I've been doing all sort of experiment when it comes to hair. I color it, I do all kind of hairstyling, I do highlights and stripes and stuff like that, but I've never damaged my hair, because these are the basic things that I always follow. So do follow these steps, and I'm assuring you that it would be very beneficial for your hair. Okay then, today thanks for hearing me, and I'm winding up now, and I'll be there next month or in my next video again with some other topic. See you soon. Bye bye.